Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Goldsmith Gaming with me, Christopher, and this is Curious Expedition 2. Because yes, this has now finally been released. If you remember, I did a video on Curious Expedition, and my basically only reason, apart from it being a really fun game, the only reason why I did that video is to sort of set this one up, because this has been, I think, in early access for some time, but it has now been released. So we are going to take a little bit of a look at it. Now, first things first, as we can see, the appearance is a bit different. We have now removed, so to speak, or given up on the pixel art that was in the first game, and now it's this version, this kind of graphics, the kind of graphics that I actually don't like that much. I don't know exactly what you call this in English. It's sort of the same stuff as in South Park, where you have these individual pieces of the model that moves instead of, actual animation. And to me, this stinks a little bit too much of mobile game graphics, which is sort of why I don't like it that much. But I guess it's a little bit more nicely done, perhaps, than the pixel art that we had before. I don't know. We are gonna see more of what this game has to offer with terms of, graphics, etc, etc. So what I've done is I started up a new game, and I was put into a tutorial mission. So I thought that, we're gonna skip the tutorial mission that sort of, teaches you how to do the basics, because we sort of got that down. Some things have changed. Absolutely, this is indeed a sequel, so it's reasonable that some things do change, but for the most part, a lot of things are still very, very similar. So we are going to go into the sort of main menu when you start to look for new expeditions. And that is indeed in Paris. So here we are. We don't really have a lot of options right now, I believe. We might be starting to unlock stuff. We do have something. We have the Boussole Cassé. I don't know how to speak French. Let's recite some sounds of the Boussole Cassé wash over me. So what we can do is we can recruit people and change the difficulty. I've chosen basically the normal. There are a few choices that you can do, but I've chosen sort of the middle ground for all of that. If you recruit, there are a couple of choices you can do. I don't know if I want to recruit more, but I mean, in the end, why wouldn't I? I mean, what would be the downside of recruiting? I think that I do want to recruit. So what do we have? We have a street rat. He has untargetable. Well, that's interesting. You can make an ally untargetable. That's kind of cool. And also, he can taunt. So I would assume that whoever he puts that on will be the one that gets attacked. Yes, indeed. Incoming attacks target this character. And can steal from locations. Well, that's kind of interesting. But also, yeah, kleptomania isn't super good. The sailor is an acrophobia, scared of heights. Doesn't seem as that is a big problem, but whatever. He has come and get it. When attacked, will hit back. That's kind of cool, as well as a taunt. He also has more taunts and shield. Okay, so he can be a tanky sort of person then, I guess. He can free naval flare each map, okay. And the British soldier, which is a sergeant, Bartholomew Exeter. Combat buff, marksman, 15% increased damage when using guns. Wasn't that interesting? Okay. You also have fisticuffs. I love that. So 3 of those, as well as a haymaker, a higher damage output one. You are an alcoholic though. That is less good. You know what, we're gonna start without recruiting anyone, and I don't think that there's much else we can do in here. So, yeah, we're gonna start off the first actual expedition. So, let's, it actually does say recruit before leaving. Well, fine, okay, we're gonna go with the games thing here. I'm gonna actually go for the street rat. Bernard Valent the street rat, yes indeed. So, he joined the trek with a lopsided grin. Though his skill set had been honed in an urban environment, I was certain that he would adapt and prove useful. Right, okay, so we sort of As a matter of fact, almost had to do that, did we? I don't know. Doesn't say anything about recruitment now, so that's fine. We also have these characters with us as well. So, indeed. Actually, this is us now. Okay, so is that how that worked? Because we played with a female character, but we had this one as a member of the group, I believe. But now we actually are going on an adventure with this character, I guess. Okay. In the days leading up to my expedition, rumors have been circulating about new islands that have been found, similar to the one that Malin and I stumbled upon. Sifting through these rumors, I planned my course based on those that seem the most likely to gain grace of truth. The clubs are still looking for explorers. Okay, so trials and triangulation or a map in stone. So, trials and triangulations. Our understanding of the island is probably best. Advance our knowledge by surveying these strange lands, so we can get stuff that I don't know what it is, since I haven't played more than the first one. So it's an easy mission. The budget is 68. This is harder but a higher budget. So yeah, this is I've sort of seen something about this. That you actually do get budgets, and of course the rewards are going to be higher. And you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just go for a more dangerous one immediately. I think that I can hopefully handle it a little bit. So, select our sponsor. Modern has connections with the mysterious and secret explorer clubs, each of which was prepared to fund my expedition. So yeah, this is what we can do now. Okay, so the Royal Avalon Society was a British organization created to learn about the wide undiscovered world. It was a venerable, prestigious club with a strict code of honor. Right? Ooh, you're a robot. Okay, Lux Labs, on the other hand, was a relative newcomer, an American corporation founded by Thomas Edison. They used expeditions to field the test experimental technology. I like you already. Sure. And then the Taishi Academy finally came from the Far East. Rumor was that they investigated dark supernatural influences in the world, assuming one believes in that sort of thing. Well, okay. Working for Explorer Clubs will unlock unique items and characters. The clubs that are funding your expedition will claim all leftover provisions when the expedition is complete. So, do we know what we can get? I mean, I don't know. So, obviously we're going for the robot and the fun experiments. Let's do it. Okay, so the night before I was to depart, the streets of Paris were awash with the flickering lights of street lamps as I made my way to the bar. As I sipped my drink that evening, I was approached by Jules Verne, a French writer and creator of fantastic worlds. Reality provides us with the facts so romantic that the imagination itself could add nothing to them. I agree. Okay, starstruck, I chatted with the celebrity about inconsequential things for a while before he introduced the topic of the disappearing islands. I smiled and deflected, pretending I knew nothing. Verne pressed harder, but I would not reveal Molly's secrets to a complete stranger. Aw, poor Verne. Eventually he grew impatient in the face of my evasions and bid me good night, striding off with an air of irritation. Eccentric fellow, if I say so myself. Adventure awaits us. As I neared the site of the expedition, a small supply ship pulled alongside. Lux Labs would sponsor my expedition. Indeed, is that Lux Labs? Doesn't seem too luxy, does it? The shopkeeper hailed me loudly and handed over a small package, a gift from Malin for my first solo expedition. I was sure it would prove useful, as Malin was the one that we played as. So first a kid, a torch, some chocolate. Nice. So that's good. That's a little bit of a help. Now, I have 83. What does these ones cost? 10. Okay, we could go for some climbing gear. And Polka wine. That's a lot of sanity. Black out and travel up to 6 times randomly. That doesn't sound good. Cleanse everything one needs to patch up wounds. That is passing through elevated territory much easier. Those are only 2. We're going for all of those. Let's just get 5. Can I? Yeah, exactly 5 of those. And that is 12, so let's get 1 more of those. I'm gonna go with that. We can save some money, I think. So yeah, use stone circles to locate the treasure. Deal. My question chosen, I considered if there was yet more to be done before I landed on the island. No, we are good. We are very, very good to go. So let's head out to the expedition. Legends told of a great treasure among these islands, but there was only one problem. No one knew where it was located. Good thing. Fortunately, Lux Labs had found a clue. An island where natives told of ancient circles of stone were rumored to lead to the treasure. Only to find the stone circles to uncover the true location of the treasure I sought. Fair enough. Okay, so as before, we start with 100 sanity, and we're gonna lose sanity as we walk. Okay. Gimbal. The gimbal spins faster as you get closer to goal location. So yeah, that is the same thing as before. Doesn't spin at all right now. And as we learned in the tutorial, when it comes to movement, we have a starting cost of, I would assume, yeah, 5. And then if we go on the beach here, it's just 1. If we go further, it's going to be... Well, actually, it's just 1 for each tile over here. But yeah, what you want to do normally is to go as far as you can. Since we do have a question mark here, let's start our traveling. And I do like a little animation of the characters as they walk around. That's cool. A monolith. Well, that's interesting. So what's that about? What can we find here? The monolith towered above me, its glossy surface unlike anything I had seen before. It was as if the dark island fog had been captured in solid shape. So yeah, we did come out, you know, with some fog chasing us. That was bad. I will touch the monolith, obviously. As I laid my hand on the surface of the monolith, a shock coursed through my body. Images of the island flashed before my eyes, too fast to take in. Places I had been and places I had not. My mind scrabbled for purchase in the flood. And slowly I forced myself to focus on an image of a single place. We can now teleport. Okay, well that's kind of useful. We have a question mark over here. There's something over here. What could that be? I don't know. Let's go here. Ta-da! We do find some natives here. That is a waterfall. You know what? Let's just go here. As we're pretty damn early on, why don't we just make the best of it? Okay, let's rest at the waterfalls. Okay, I started to trek to halt. It's a good place, and I'm sure I will get some well-deserved rest here. I could hear some strange noises nearby. The agonized cries sounded like someone or something was in pain. Or could this be a trap? Let's investigate. Oh, here we go. I found a woman native to this land. She was badly hurt, she trembled with fever, and her face was covered in sweat. I cannot use mushrooms, but yeah, fine, let's heal her up. The woman's in luck. I had medical supplies to spare. She thanked me profusely for saving her life. She thanked that was declined any further help before walking off into the darkness. So we get plus standing, which is very, very good. Suddenly lost a health kit, but that's fine. Also, we obviously hadn't really lost that much sanity, but let's just stop resting. We don't have to rest too long. Yeah, and as we prepare for departure, we would miss the sparkling effect of the falling water. That's very, very kind. So let's get up here, I think, because then we could probably do butterflies. Okay, collect the butterflies, and we are intercepted actually by the natives here. Okay. Though the natives seemed rattled by our unexpected presence, the elderly woman stepped confidently forward. The others hushed immediately. What did you want to say to us? With a small bow, she greeted us in the name of the council. I reached out my hand to shake, but she simply stared at it uncomprehendingly. Okay, I tried the elder's bow and considered what I could ask. What should I ask them before continuing on? I can ask them to get more standing. I get a lot of standing. I don't need food at this point. Ask about the tribe. Get some standing up. I want to know more about the culture of these people. Delicately, I inquired about the nature of their traditions and customs. Okay, a native explained that they followed a way of peace. For others used warriors, they trained arbiters, specialists in resolving conflict without resorting to violence. It was time to go. Okay. I've been there for a while, looking forward to meeting the council in their village. And with a standing of 3, we are supposedly able to... talk to the chief, and we actually found the stone circle. Okay, that was fast. Approach the ancient circle. Let's see what this is about then. Okay, approach the first of the stone circles. Yeah, the first. Okay, fine. According to legend, the first piece of the map would be found here. So study the stones. Pulling forth a large roll of paper that I brought from the purpose, I carefully copied the etchings on the stones. My map was beginning to take shapes. One of two of the circles. Now, how large is this map, by the way? Not that big. We could probably find something here, I guess. Still don't know what this line here is. Doesn't say. But we have some butterflies over here. There's some jungle here. That's a bit annoying. I do have to use some climbing gear here. Let's actually go here. Let's go here and capture some butterflies. We can, yep. Ainsworth's Quick Glorious Flyer. Nothing else that I can see here. Oh. Well, that doesn't look good. Oh well. Let's move over here. Can, of course, right-click at any point in order to stop our trek. Ooh. Okay. As a person strange-looking holes in the ground, we were surrounded when we were astounded when gigantic carnivorous plants suddenly sprang from within. That's less good. I managed to stay out of their clutches, but we would do well to stay observant and avoid these plants in the future. Okay, so all of these holes then are going to be those. So that's annoying, because I would like to get to this. Okay, so that's a bit annoying, to be honest. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Ow. Well, apparently no one really seemed to mind. So we have an ancient shrine here. The temple before me warranted both fear and respect. Near the shrine I saw the distinctive tubules. What is that word? Marking where needle plants could grow. Enter the shrine. Inside was a small shadowy chamber. A long hallway led to the altar room ahead. My eyes fitted to and fro, searching for traps. So yeah, indeed, shrines hold valuable treasures, but are very dangerous, and robbing them will set off catastrophes that anger the locals. We will search for secrets. I need to... Is that green? Yes. So my chances aren't superb, but let's roll. We failed miserably, so that's not good. Okay, moments after I began my search, I felt a flagstone sink beneath my foot with an ominous clunk. I had triggered a trap. That's good. A small pedestal rose from the floor with a strange rune-matching puzzle atop. An ominous ticking noise hinted that I had a little time to act, so we need a blue one, and we are not good at the blue. So I can get lucky. I was! Nice! Good job, whoever that was. Fortunately, I had some experience in logic and reasoning. Well, that's promising. I made short work of the puzzle, which receded into the floor with a quite scraping sound. Enter the altar chamber. Here we go, get me the treasure. We have found a sacred altar room. Markings on the wall warned that disturbing the altar would result in a sudden proliferation of needle plants in this region. Investigate. Hey, we got the golden llama. Take all. Obviously, that's what we do. Oh, she just moon ran. And we lost all the stamina that we had. That's bad. Okay, so now we need to GTFO. Let's actually do that. Let's go up here. Yeah, we have some... Oh. Okay, so a lot of people just lost health. That's less good. Now, what could this be a place of rest? Because if that's the case, I'll be very, very happy. Is it? A cave. That's exactly not what I wanted, but okay. We're down to 27, and we are super, super far away from where we're supposed to go. That's not good. We have, what do a trader down here? Okay. And we have some oryx. Okay, so we can probably kill those for food then, I would suspect. Can we... Ooh, that's expensive as well. No. Let's not bother with the cave. Let's go over here. Have a rock whale. Wasn't that quaint? Okay, so starting to move a little bit here. Oh, okay. Oh, it's because my dog actually picks up stuff. And also people have leveled up, have they? or yeah, exactly. I have 14 stars, so I can level up someone. So what do you get? Field Nurse level 2, maximum health 65, increased heal speed. So you do have your patch him up. That is now doing 8. Will do 9. If it's boosted, it will do 12. And Purge, I don't exactly know what that does. His abilities is going to get a little bit more health, yes. Artful Dodge, which one was that? A boost is 16%, but otherwise than that, it's not a difference, I think. But it will get Steel Challenge bonus of +1, so that's a good thing, I guess. The dog, though. Taco the hunting dog. Yeah, exactly. Fights are quelled every 25 days. That's a good thing. So you will be getting Sicken, that's damage of 5, and will do 6, and a boost will get it bleeding with a maximum boost. That's kind of cool. Protect the Master is on itself and counterattack if someone else is that when someone else gets hit? Like anyone? I don't know. I think that's a pretty damn good one. Also has a maximum boost and will do 1 more damage. You know what? You also have a hunting challenge bonus of +2, +1 right now. And none of these are especially good. I'm gonna upgrade Taco. Taco, you are level 2. Nice. Wait, what? No. Wait, what? Wait, whoa, what? No. What? Why did the game say that? I didn't want to part way. Cannot be eaten unless cooked. We cannot really cook right now. So let's back out. I am running low on sanity, so we are gonna have to use some chocolate soon. However, am I supposed to think that this is where we need to go? Because if so, that's a bit annoying, because I was, sort of close. There's also something down here. You know what? That could be a potential resting place. Let's eat 1 and go here. Because that could be, as I said, a potential resting place. It was a hut. A scout post. Okay. Let's check that out. The natives of this region has set up a small dwelling that was used as a resting place for their best scouts. We greet each other warily. Scout direction. The scouts are forward, willing to check the path ahead for a small compensation. Quail. Didn't really care for that. I have a hunting knife. Climbing gear. Don't really want that. Chocolate. You want that a lot. You really don't want that either. Okay. Do you want the butterflies? You know what? Screw that. Upon further consideration, I decided the scouts are here had nothing to offer me. Indeed. I do want to stalk the prey, though. Let's see if I can get into a battle here. I can see the beast on the horizon, with the ears twitching suspiciously. Hunting it would take time and entail risk, but it could pay off. I can tame it. But 2 blues, that's bad. No, we're gonna hunt it. I'm gonna lose standing here, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because we do need that. I spent more than a day following the beast, taking care of the stay up with and out of sight. My patience was rewarded when I managed to ambush the animal, taking it down cleanly. Nice. So we're expelled as well as raw meat. Now we are basically out of sanity. That's gonna cost a lot, which is bad. But let's eat up. I do want to be able to get up here in case these are the stone circles. It's fairly safe here, at least for now. What do we have here? We have a village. So that's bad, because my standing is -1 at this point. So what can we do? Large stone structures overshadow everything in this village. These people must be masterful stonemasons to create such works of such awesome beauty. They may seem suspicious, but remain polite. Ooh, I can't steal. Ooh, I kind of want to try that. Do you have anything interesting? A woman from the village opened a small wooden box revealing the village trading goods. Yeah, what do you have? You have some used berries for both health and sanity. You do have some cocoa one though. Lodestone, composite accuracy, max health, a parrot. Ooh, equipable in hand, a weapon, a parrot weapon. Healing charm, health generation. A bait used in combat, usable in combat, strongly scented bait that attracts enemy aggression. Okay, well, none of this is necessarily interesting. I mean, I could try to get some of that in. You want this stuff? You kind of do. There we go. But is that really... No, I don't want to do that. I want that for myself. I mean, I do want something that increases my sanity. That is true. What about these things? Yes. I can get a... Oh, no, not that many. I can get 3 for those. Well, you know what if we do this? Oh, here we go. There we go. Get the meat and the llama, because, well, actually, yeah, even they know the apparent value of this. Give it to quails. Oh, even that is not enough. One climbing gear then. We actually kind of like the climbing gear. There we go. So 4 of those. Yeah, fine, let's do that. But we're absolutely going to try and steal. We have quite a lot of chances for that. There we go. Nice. A little bit of stealing. So what can we steal? Bernard Valent Flaster Green revealed what he had taken. I had to admire his skin. It seems that the theft had gone unnoticed. Horn flute, +2. Stashed our ill-gotten loot and pondered what to do next. We are gonna leave. Hello. Goodbye. We did nothing wrong. I promise you. Okay. So we got ourselves some horn flutes. By the way... Yes, you do have the hunting knife equipped. That is what I wanted to see. Okay, so that was not the thing, but we are getting a lot of movement here. So I'm thinking that we need to go in this direction. So let's get to the elevated plateau here. We will have to sacrifice some sanity for that. Yes. So most likely we're going that way. So let's start with the chocolate. Let's go here. Stone circle, right? Yep, here we go. Get into the ancient circle. Okay, yeah, my heart began to beat faster as I came to the final stone circle. It was almost finished. Finish the map. At long last, my map was complete. I cannot wait to return to Paris and plan my next expedition to recover the treasure. Okay. The treasure has been located. Find stone circles, etc., etc. Plus sanity, plus experience. Let's continue. And that is actually it. We don't even have to get back to the boat. But that was sort of the same, wasn't it? Wasn't that sort of the same in as in Curious Expedition 1, depending on, of course, which difficult setting you were running on. So we're talking with a bunch of provisions. Some treasures, kind of cool. Got some fame, is that? Yes, that is fame. So, a rank, we're rank 2 with Lux Labs. Okay, so we've unlocked the stun prod, the power of lightning on a stick. Nice. The modern answer to primitive melee weaponry. And we have a perk, same as Curious Expedition 1. So, War Chest adds free combat items for each island. Combat items +2. Reduced sanity cost movement in deserts. That's potentially useful. Practical botany does not trigger needle plans when traveling. I think that sounds really, really good. Yes, because that is a straight up penalty. Sure, you can get that health back. Actually, you know what? Since I'm running with a field medic, I don't need that because we're gonna take we're gonna get that health back. No, we're gonna go with Desert Survivor. Because I would sort of assume that we're gonna get to, you know, one desert island at some point. Okay, upon my return to Paris, a street urchin delivered a note from Malin asking me to meet in her office at the rear of the Buzol Kazay. I'm gonna say it, Buzol Kazay. So that is the woman that we played with in the tutorial. So I entered Victoria's office at the arranged time and found her waiting impatiently. As I told her of my journey, her eyes shone with excitement. She peppered me with questions, intense in her hunger to learn every detail of my expedition. Hours passed before she was satisfied. Eventually, Victoria revealed that she had been collecting reports and that the machine we had found on the first island seemed particularly important. Wasn't that interesting? She needed to go but pressed a handful of expo tickets, so that's what they are, expo tickets, into my hand as she escorted me out of her office. These were good as gold in this area, particularly at the Explorers Club. Now, if I recruit now, surely I need to remove someone. Right? I get word I was looking for brave souls that would join my expedition. Soon I gathered a small set of candidates to choose from. Among them, a donkey. The donkey was like, yeah, I want to go on an adventure. That's weird. You can actually require a saddle. We can mount it. I guess one more Trek member would be okay. So does that mean that I can actually have one more Trek member then? I would like some more blue. And I do have blue stuff. Village Rest gains extra sanity. That's useful. Demoralize enemy. Vulnerable. That's also good. And more vulnerable if boosted. Sorry about that. Extra damage. Missionary. Max sanity. Ooh, max sanity is good. That is a cool name, by the way. Max sanity. Allows resting for free in missions. Oh, that is very useful. You are a Lepidopterophobia. You're scared of butterflies and moths. That is less good, to be quite fair. What were you? You are a hothead. Has a hard time saying no to a fight. Flea chance. Well, that's not a problem. We're gonna go with the translator. If I have you join, yes. Confirm that. You have short bow, green mean perfect French accent despite her foreign origins. Clear master of the trade. Leave. Does that mean that we're just a lot of people right now? Okay. As I exited the tavern, I received a note from Lux Labs inviting me to their club hall. I was excited to see what the technological marvels awaited me there. So Lux Lab is over here. Edibot. Edison bot, then I guess. The automaton that served as Edison's representative here in Paris flatly welcomed me to the club. I was permitted to return at any time. Okay, so we have the equipment, yes. The stump rod. So, I can apparently just get that at this point, so that's good. Let's deal me that. Equip your new item. Do I want that on me? Do I want that on me or someone else? That was green ones. You know, I don't know if this matters, but you have that one. We also can promote people. So I already promoted the dog. You are already level 2, so it's going to be one of you guys. Now, I did say about the heal speed. I think that basically works as a... what is the name? As a passive skill. Well, it is a passive skill, but like, we heal when we move. I think that is how that works. And if not, then I can just get her up and make her be even better at healing. Yes, let's get her up. I think I'm fine with that decision. Yes. The club shop, so that's the only thing. Rank 7, rank 12, rank 4, rank 8, etc, etc. So we just need to basically be better with them. And I can upgrade equipment as well, can I? So if I do that, I do get a bleed one. That's going to cost me 4 of those. The prod can get debilitating shock as well. It's another green one. That's not bad. Let's upgrade that one. Ew. We can actually upgrade both of them, I think. No? I don't know exactly how that counted, but whatever. Yeah, so we're done with that. That means that it is time for us to go on, I believe. After my successful adventure, the doors of the Explorer Club halls were now open. Okay. Perhaps I should visit them and see what the expo tickets might buy. Well, I only have one now. So that's not something I can do anything with. You can train characters here, okay. That is useful. The club shop, some weapons, is basically sort of same. Nothing on rank 3 for some reason. Sure. So they allow me to train characters. And the Royal Avalon Society, what do? You cure ailments. Ah, so you can get rid of the negative effects that some people have. Okay. And then, of course, we don't really know anything. So I would assume that for the next one, we want to probably go with a different sponsor then, right? Let's select an expedition here. So it's again the Trials and Triangulation one, or a Golden Pyramid. Now, we did well with the last one, with a rating of 2. Let's go with this. So on this occasion, let's go with, because I think that, wouldn't it be a good thing to start getting people rid of their bad habits? Let's go with the Royal Avalon Society. That should be fine. Let's start that expedition up. And as was tradition, I made my way to the bar the night before the expedition was set sail. Once again, who approaches me this time? Glancing up, I saw a familiar face beneath a tattered old hat. Flashing a crooked grin, he invited me to play a game of dice. Absolutely not. Goodbye. I declined the invitation. I prefer to rely on my own competence to determine my fate, not random luck of the dice. As I neared the side of the expedition, a small supply ship pulled alongside. The Royal Avalon Society had provided me with a modest budget outfit for my trek. And no bonus stuff on this occasion, so we're not gonna run with slightly fewer items. We are gonna buy chocolate, like a lot of it. We're gonna buy some climbing. I'm gonna use 1 shovel, 1 torch, and so we can't do that then. I mean, it doesn't really cost anything, does it? What's that? Weather balloon. Where's the closest location? Well, that's kind of useful. But no, we're gonna... Actually, you know what? Remove the shovel. And, ooh. Remove one of those. No, actually, we don't really need health, do we? I kind of want to go with that one, but no, we're gonna go 1 more chocolate. I think I'm okay with that, yes. For some reason, I didn't get more money for the stuff that I brought back. That's a bit annoying. Refill water, because, you know, why not? Begin the expedition. Here we go. Okay, an ancient legend told of a great golden temple on the island that loomed ahead. A massive ancient thing made out of pure gold. We know about those things, yes. I was to find this legendary structure, adding to the already substantial honor of the Royal Avalon Society. So on this occasion, we're not going to do that until we know that we have discovered as much as we would like. I wonder how many people you can have in your party. So yeah, compass. Okay, so the compass shows the general direction of your goal. Okay, now it swivels a lot. Doesn't swivel down here, but you know, that is reasonable. There's a person here, natives. Oh, this is a nice spot we landed in. Thanks for that. Yeah, we do have desert here, which I can travel in safely now with my my ability. I don't think that I want to waste sanity talking to that one. No, we're not. We are gonna go as far as we can, basically. Not there, though. Let's go here. Yeah. Chip. Get up. Oh, this is a hostile wasteland, isn't it? Yeah, we have a trader up there, but I don't really have much to trade with, so... Okay, let's go to whatever this is. This is a shrine. Nice. Let's screw this island up. The temple before me wandered both fear and respect. The structure was slightly tilted and subsiding. The ground seemed as if it could open a gaping chasm. Or chasm, I guess you say. There was a small shadowy chamber, a long hallway led to the altar room ahead. My eyes as the same thing here, finding traps. Let's search for secrets. So 2 green ones. We have a pretty good chance for this. Yes, indeed. Better loot. Cha-ching! Okay, in a shadowy alcove, I noticed a brief glint of light shining from the gloom. Treasure! Ooh, silver vase and a tribal artifact. Take that. Stash treasure and consider my options. At this point, we can actually ignore, because we already got what we sort of wanted, but no. This is Curious Expedition. We're supposed to steal stuff and condemn the natives to eternal death and agony and pain. Investigate the altar. Take the llama. Here we go. Back out. That backwards running is weird. So, yep, we are now running away. Our standing is shot to hell. We are gonna run. This compass is talking about north, so let's not there. So how much extra does that cost? That is actually 6, so let's travel up here. Avoid the chasms. We have a trader. We can approach the trader. He doesn't seem too worried about the horrible chasm coming up. I can steal. That's cool. Let's see what you have. Okay, he hesitated before presenting us with a selection of his wares. I couldn't help but wonder how he had acquired such goods so far from home. Yeah, he has a lot of stuff. Really expensive water. Can I sell it for... I mean, he doesn't really want that. So what do you have? A censer. Incense burner used for religious ceremonies. Emits a soothing scent. A pistol, that's kind of useful. Binoculars. Grooming kit. Picks, brushes, clippers, and other animals' grooming tools. Okay. So extra sanity, that's useful. Custom flare. Theodolite tool used for doing service and exploring land, grants insight into terrain in a given location. I just necessarily don't want to sell me. You could get this one. You kind of want that. Treasure map. Ooh. Well, we can get a shovel for this. This didn't really give us that much. I mean, these gives us a lot more. Apparently not money, because I did have some from the last the last mission, but for some reason we didn't have that money. I don't know how that works. But yeah, this one, that wasn't that much. And we could get one shovel, which can be useful. However, we are obviously gonna steal. Come on, I'm gonna steal from him. Steal. 1 green. Should be able to do this, right? Yeah. Steal. Steal. We're on the path of stealing. Yeah, he did that again. What did we get in this one? The cost of flare +2. Nice. Like that one. Just scouting out. Okay, so now this started moving a lot more. Okay. Well, we can sadly not go that far. There's a lot of these hills. Maybe I should have bought some equipment. Oh, screw it. I went past that. Because that can be a place where we can rest. But so can a lot of the places over here. And we should be going left. So yeah, okay, fine. We're gonna go here. We are going to go here in the chasm. That's not that bad. It was way worse in Curious Expedition 1, I think. We found a shipwreck. That's kind of cool, out in the desert. Came across an astounding discovery. The wreck of what looked like an old smuggler's ship. I couldn't help but wonder how it had come to rest here. The ship looked like it might still contain valuable supplies, but the rotten planks of the vessel would make the search quite dangerous. Too dangerous for me to do it. Search thoroughly. Search the ship fully, somebody would have to risk investigating every little niche of the old rotten vessel. So who should that be? Let's go with the new guy. So 2 greens. We didn't get it. That's bad. So what happened? You're dead now. Okay, ooh, that's a weird zoom in. We separated the search, but after a few moments they heard a cry. Running to help, I discovered that Asmik Dolmadjan had fallen through the floor of the ship's deck. After heard again, her leg had been seriously injured in the fall. Okay, that's bad. Sprained ankle. That's not good. Let's get down here. We are running out of sanity, so let's hope that this is a place where we can rest. We can promote people as well. Okay, a village elder managed to convey that they were missing a key ingredient in tonight's rituals. They would be very grateful if I could supply the ingredient. I have nothing. Oh, I seem disappointed, but I was nevertheless welcome to the village. We can rest. They don't really like us, though. So we'll see if I can. A woman from the village opened a small box. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what would you like? Would you like this? Yes, you would. Throwing axe, that's kind of cool. Bolas, that's also kind of cool. Trinket for will improve the loyalty of a person if gifted. Potentially useful. Totem stick. I mean, I wouldn't mind a weapon. Oh, that's not good. Can I see? I mean, can I get standing? Yeah, okay. If I do this, we can get standing, but I don't want to do that. So let's ignore that. Can I rest without them being super annoyed at me? The natives were willing to let us rest in their village, however, they demanded compensation. Yeah, since they don't really like us. So let's get you that. Let's get you that. Torch? Okay, fine. No. And also, okay, fine. Let's give them that for us to be rest, because we do need to rest. Payment given, the village allowed us to bed down for the night. I heard a most interesting tale from a villager. She talked of a time when creatures underground would make wondrous artifacts for all to enjoy. I pondered the tale I had heard. Perhaps there was some truth to this legend. That is potentially interesting. I don't know if it is, but it might be. So we're gonna rest as much as we physically can here. So 41 sanity. Sure, I enjoyed the safety of the village for several days. I could not shake the feeling that we had stressed the hospitality of the village more than politeness would dictate. Let's steal. Steal. Oh, that was a green one. Oh, game, you bastards. Group villagers soon came around the corner, pushing Burner Valent before them. They demanded I allow the village to punish the thief. Refuse. Just leave. The villager was absolutely incensed. They demanded that we leave immediately and never return. Though disappointed, I can't say I was surprised. Oh, you idiot. You're supposed to steal stuff. Okay, so we are moving north. We have to go through here, don't we? Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. I mean, I kind of want to go down here. But why would the game... Okay, yeah, because we can't go here. You know what? We need to go north. Okay, fine. We should be able to do this. Because we do have some chocolate still. We got the quail. We have an elephant here. We've already screwed ourselves over with the natives. So let's attack the elephant. He has a lot of... Oh! Did you have some immediate attack? That was kind of cool. Right, this is the same as in 1. Well, not the same. Sorry, not the same. We have, instead of picking all the dice that you can use together, you have the boost that you can see. So if I take this one, I can boost it with something else. And so let's see, generally the same color, yes. However, that is not how we're gonna do. No. Let's ignore that. We want to do this one, because that's gonna make him vulnerable. And if I use that, we don't have anything to heal. Well, you can be healed, but that's fine. Let's boost that up to 21%. 21% vulnerability. So now you are 37% vulnerable. This is even more vulnerable. Sadly, no another green. Well, actually, we can... No, we can do this, right? We can re-roll these. Yes. That is... Do we need that one? No, we don't need that one. We do want those, though. So we'll re-roll those. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so we can stun one. But self-damage, how does that work? More vulnerable. Well, let's do it. We can get even more vulnerable with this. There we go. Target you. Yeah, that's do damage to yourself. Well, that's weird. So, even more vulnerable. Just piling on the vulnerability here. So you are now what? Are you 91% vulnerable now? So now we do this. So bleeding a whole bunch, etc, etc. So that damage is going to do 11 with 9 bleeding. Well, can't really do anything with this, so let's end the turn. What did you do? Ow. Gore attack skipped. Nice. Well, it did damage all of us, so that's bad. But okay. This is not super good. Are you still... No, you're not vulnerable now, so we need to... I do like the vulnerable. So we can reroll, obviously, all of these. And we have one vulnerable and one vulnerable here. We can use those together. Now this is remove. That's purge. We don't need that one. And that is dodge. We don't need that one. Reload those. See what we can get. That's slightly better, I guess. So let's start with damage and a boost. No, I want it the other way around. Oh, no, not like that. There we go. So just a bunch of... No, I actually do want to do it the other way around. Sorry. No, again, no button. There we go. Let's get that in you. Vulnerability as well as damage. We got the purge again. Could have gotten some heal if I had another one, so that's bad. Now we need to do that one because we can boost that one. So that's a bunch of counterattack, but he actually... Does that count for all attacks? Because if it does, then he's going to get 5 attacks, which is going to be a little bit ridiculous. We can get more bleeding, so obviously we're going to do that. Target that. And we don't really have... I don't know. Do that. And we are done. So what happens now? You attack that one, straight attack, so you get an attack back, and then another 30. An attack on that. Oh, it's just a 1, I guess. So yeah, experience, nice. So we get some raw meat, and we get a elephant tusk. But a lot of people are now injured, which is, you know, arguably less good. Now, how do I... Yeah, I just do this, do I? But since we're so bad at this, we're really not doing much. But let's just eat that. And eat one chocolate. I do want to see what this is. Because again, it could be a place where we can rest. No, it was not. It was an elephant graveyard. Exactly not what I wanted. I went -10, but in locals, by the way. So that's good. This foreboding place was situated in the midst of a swamp strewn with the remains of long-dead elephants. Many generations of domestic creatures had come here to die. Search it. We get another elephant tusk. As I took the tusk, I remembered a lesson I learned long ago. Elephants have a keen sense of smell and a perfect memory. I would do well to avoid the beast in the future. Well, we already killed the elephant, didn't we? Yeah, we need to start eating. I do see a wood cross over there. Let's travel up to it. Yes. Oh, yeah, okay, I did. We have some orcs, I guess that those are. Okay, we're at the wooden cross. There's a desert storm here. That doesn't help us. We are now not in a good position. We are out of sanity. Let's go, because I can't really... I really can't do that. I really can't go for that. This would be the temple though, right? Yes. So we can do, with our remaining sanity, we can go here, as since we're on the difficult setting where we actually, you know, return to Paris after the successful expedition. We're fine with just entering the pyramid. Also, the pyramid were empty, but engraved symbols of warning on the walls would keep archaeologists busy for years to come. We did find it, and everyone gains health and sanity, etc, etc, etc. So, continue. Yep, Golden Pyramid has been done. We're rank 2 with the Royal Avalon Society. Or are we going to get it even further up? I don't think so, no. Nope, just rank 2, but that's fine. So, we get a hiking stick. Or we can unlock it at least. So the walking stick that makes easy terrain a pleasure to walk on. Grassland dryness move cost -0.3. Well, that's actually useful. Okay, trauma care. Heals party slightly after combat. Health plus 10. Okay, that's useful. Reduced movement cost in shallow waters and swamps. That's also useful. I could be just super good at trekking. Shallow water and swamps. Mycologist free mushrooms given a start of each expedition. I don't feel if that is useful. I'm actually gonna go for that. I'm both amphibious and whatever the desert one is. Okay, as I returned to Paris, a rather suspicious-looking gentleman approached me. He told me that he excelled bargains on equipment. We have a shady dealer. Where are you? After explaining where to find his shop, he quietly slunk away. So is that this one? Yeah. So what do you have? I like that I come with the knife drawn here. So see the items that you have. You have a meat cleaver, a shotgun, storm lantern, rabbit's foot, a crucifix, etc., etc. And that is going to cost me those, but I don't want that, because I want to go for the Royal Avalon Society, because now we can cure ailment. Okay, so we can remove his kleptomaniacy, we can remove the sexist from her, which is, you know, arguably pretty good, because she is the only woman. Right? No, actually she isn't. You are a hothead. I don't care about that because we're not fleeing that much. Now this one, however, could be useful to get away. However, do I really care about that? No, I don't. Let's leave you. I want to check in with this. By the way, we have level ups. I can level up myself now. So with me leveled up, I get another dice that is extremely useful, as well as, so what is what? That is 11/6 would be up to 12 and 7. This +1 for basically everything, yes. That is exactly what it is. So, yeah, I am Desert Survivor and Amphibious. Free ambush when attacking. Well, that is why I do that. Okay, fair enough. So that is a good level up. You're still level 1. Wouldn't be too bad to get you up. But I could actually go for the field nurse. You will be getting another blue dice. That is good. And what would you get? You will get also another blue dice. Did I like this? Yes, straight up vulnerable. I don't know if I do that. We could get even more rest sanity in villages, but you know what? No, I'm gonna go for her. I want her to be leveled up, because I think that is just a passive heal over time as we trek about. Was it time for dismiss at the level? No. Why does that come up whenever I upgrade them? I don't know. But I'm still here. I still want to do this. So I can train a character. So that means that I can train Taco. That's cool. So is it 2 for... It doesn't matter which level, because I can get you up to level 4 then. That's kind of cool. If I... so it's price to learn that the Academy Master would train animals as well as people. I did that now. Okay, so what happened? I picked up Taco a day later. He was clearly delighted to see me. He just gained experience, did he? Okay. Don't know how useful that was, but whatever. Let's select an expedition. Victoria cut off to me at dark as I was preparing to depart. Excitedly, she told me that she had made an important discovery. By piecing together the coordinates from where islands were appearing, she believed she had found a special island rumored to hold something remarkable. So now the store expedition is available. We are going to do that. It was vital that I left for this island as soon as possible, and she would be coming with me. Well, that's cool. Okay, so Act 1, the Ruined Gate. Let's do that one. That is a tough one with only 89 gold. For some reason, I didn't get money for the stuff that I had, but whatever. Okay, so select the sponsor. You know, why don't we just go with you? No, actually, I'm gonna go with Lux Labs on this occasion. So let's go with you. I decided to indulge in a few drinks the night before the expedition was to depart. I was enjoying a pleasant evening in the tavern when I noticed a rather large gentleman cheering. He had his hand up victoriously. The man had just won an arm wrestling contest and was searching for his next opponent. After a moment, his eyes met mine. Making his way up to my table, a large fellow called me out, as they say. He was willing to put down money that I could not beat him in an arm wrestling match. So I need 2 red ones. That is something that we should be able to do. Easily. You are dead, my friend. Well, not dead. You don't kill him in arm wrestling. After a fierce struggle, I slammed his hand to the table with a mighty thud. Furiously, he flung my winnings on the table and stormed from the room. I did get some money from that. The bar loudly cheered my success, and I was bought one drink after another until I unsteadily made my way towards the ship early in the next morning. My ship arrived, encountering a small supply vessel. I wonder what Lux Lab had in store for me this time. Okay, so we're buying from Lux Lab, but it doesn't seem specifically from them, so to speak. Let's do some climbing gear, like 3, 1 torch, a whole bunch of chocolates. And that's about it. Yep, let's deal with that. My equipment shows I consider if there was yet more to be done. Nope. Begin the expedition. Mona pulled me aside as we neared the islands. She was entrusting the leadership of this expedition to me, but would stand by my side to lead a steadying hand. Land a steadying hand. By piecing together reports of explorers, she had determined that an ancient stone gate existed with carvings that explained the secret of these mysterious fog-bound islands. This location remained unknown, but a report indicated that the islanders knew where to find it. We were to contact natives to get this information. Alright, speak to the locals. So, we're starting in a properly bad place, by the way. Oh, this is a horrible start. Is this meant to be this horrible? Because we're gonna use... What are we gonna use? I don't know, but we're gonna have to go here, and we're gonna waste so much sanity on this. Okay, well, we're here now. But that is the walking stick. Oh, right, by the way. Who has the walking stick? Do I have the walking stick? No, I didn't get a walking stick. Oh, here we go. Oh, she has the walking stick. Grasslands and drylands move across -0.5. That's good. By the way, the dog. You have sort of personal experience. That means that you only need 10 of these to be better. Okay, so we spent 5 to just get 10 experience for one character. Not entirely sure that I think that is good. We don't have any information about where to go at this point. So that's a bit annoying. Let's go down here. See if we get some information. There's something red here, something evil. We have some natives here. Let's go here, see if we have a village here. We have a mission. Some experience and mosquitoes. Mosquito swarms carry deadly diseases. That's less good. We have those over here, okay. Proceed mission. Let's see what you have to say to us. I was greeted by the local missionary, who seemed annoyed that we had interrupted his solitude. So let's trade. The priest returned with some of his supplies. What do you have? Earplugs. Cripple on body. Village rest sanity. Well, that's kind of cool. We don't really have anything I want to trade away. Can I send items to ship? Well, that's kind of useful. But no, we're gonna steal. No, we're not gonna steal. That was 2. That's less good. No, we're gonna leave because obviously we need to pay for rest. So let's ignore that. Let's go up here. If we have to fight some hyenas, we fight some hyenas. Natives, though. Unexpected approach, or whatever it said. Approach the natives with open arms and a smile on my face. If we were to get information here, it was important to make a good impression. Okay, they reacted cautiously, but were not unfriendly, as I was struggling to communicate. Mona stepped forward, and incredibly, she seemed to speak their language. She's learned a lot, has she? The speaker for the natives reacted with surprise and delight, smiling widely. +2 standing. Soon, the locals were at ease with us and willing to help. Ask about the gate. The speaker for the natives hesitated, glancing nervously back at his fellows. Then, coming to a decision, he invited me to his village to speak to the chieftain. In order to do that, we need a +3 standing, I believe. We could get no more from the speaker, who was anxious to leave after our exchange. Seemed that I would not need to deal with their leader to learn more. So we need to go way down there. Okay, so we have our deal set out for us, and there's... How the hell are we supposed to get down there? What? This is ridiculous. I mean, I have the climb. Okay, sure, we only use 1 to get up here, but then there's all the mosquitoes in the world. Wow, okay. The game is not joking on this occasion. Fine, let's go where we need to, but we're gonna get in a fight here, obviously. Unexpected event, surprise attack. But are we surprised enough that I don't get to do my attack? It would seem that way, yes. Okay, so we're getting a bit damaged here. Let's start rolling. We're getting some good stuff in here. We can strengthen someone if we want to. Or we can vulnerable someone. Yes, let's vulnerable and attack. Doesn't really matter which one we go for, it seems. Let's just go for you. That's a nice one. We are obviously going to reroll those. We can heal up a little bit. On this occasion, I would like the purge thing. We have Protected Master. That's a good one with extra damage. No. Heal, yes. We can, yeah, I'm fine with that. Well, that's good. Good job. Protect the Master and do a dodge for some extra. Confirm that. So he's going to protect one time. We are going to do that one to you. 9 damage. Take some extra damage yourself, that's fine. Scout tap enemy, damage 9, but with 3 boosts. That's kind of cool. We don't really need to heal anyone right now, so let's ignore that. Let's do that then. There we go. We're gonna target you because that's a whole bunch of damage. That's 25 damage. Let's do that to you. There we go. Which means that my dog is gonna be able to kill someone. But we're getting poisoned, so that's annoying. But the dog kills that one. Good job. The dog then takes some damage. Oh, we're taking a bunch of damage here. I would like the pure or cure thing right now, but we're not rolling that one. That one, yes. It's a bit of a shame that she only rolls 1 die. So obviously we're re-rolling those. I will heal. No. I think that we don't need 2 of those, so let's remove 1. I'm happy with that, I think. Let's not use that one either. Well, we got it back. Well, actually, we can just use both of those then. That's good. We can heal you. Nice little heal there. We have another one of these, and we sadly can't get high enough, so let's ignore that one. That's 17 damage. Let's which one is? I mean, this is just a standard one. Let's use that one on the weak one. And then we use the vulnerable on you, getting 37% vulnerable. And with this, aren't we actually able to kill it? Yes, we are. Beautiful. Search remains for anything useful, so we actually lose standing for some reason. I mean, they're hostile. Are we really that sad about, you know, killing some hyenas? But apparently we are. Okay, let's travel through the mosquitoes. Yeah, 1 malaria immediately, like the first thing that happens. Jesus. Well, good thing that we're coming up to a shaman. They actually disappeared, so that's good as well. By the way, you my friend, I'm gonna promote you. There we go. Am I clicking dismiss like super fast? Is that why that keeps happening? Might be. So, Shaman Sat. Let's see what you can help me out with. Native Shaman beckon us inside. His wild eyes stare boring into us from the shadow. Cleansing! I need cleansing. The Shaman was willing to offer her services, but demanded remuneration up front. She promised that after a ritual, the patient would be cured of any demons. But is that the malaria, or is that the negative effect thing? Animal tooth, you don't really care about that. You don't care about that. You care a little bit more about that. I mean, we don't. Oh, you really like the stump rod. You really like the stump rod, don't you? No, I don't want to hand that away. I think. Well, actually, I could, but no, we don't really have anything to bother with. That's good. What do we have? Sanity. We have a dream mushroom. Lower the max sanity, but a big bunch of sanity. Well, we haven't really picked anything up at this point, so no, cancel. Healing, trade, etc., etc. Let's steal. No, let's not steal. That's 2 as well. Okay, we can't really get help here. Let's cook up some stuff. We get at least a little bit of sanity, so we can get to the hut here, or rather the village. So we're sadly at -2. We are gonna have to give them a whole bunch of stuff in order to get our standing up. So for the 10 since I entered the village, the people here watch my every move in complete silence. So soothe. We'll try. What the hell did we do? Just shifted about. Let's see if I can get a bit lucky. I was. Nice. So what do we get from that? We get +1. Okay, I thought natives of all the hardships I had to overcome, yes, so I can travel to their village. Right, we need a standing of 3, so we need... we are plus... Wait, what? Why does it say -1? Well, oh, right, plus 1. We need +4. We're gonna have to get rid of this, aren't we? +7, that's a little bit too much. Just give him this stuff. That... It's not enough. Okay, we're gonna have to give them the stump prod, but that means that we can get something from them. Just raw meat, that's not good enough. We can get a hallucinogenic toad. Well, that's cute. Lick to indulge in a mind-bending experience. Has long-term mental side effects. Let's not do that at all. What else do we have? We have some goldsmithing kits. Tools from our tribe with advanced jewelry and precious metalworking skills. That's worth some money in the end. Okay, we can get a bunch of stuff like this. Extra loyalty. We can get the health generation up. We can get a spear. We could get a spear. So that's not as good as that one, but it's a weapon. That's interesting. We're at +4, which is where we need to be. 10 and 20. Can I get that one? I can get that one. Can I get that one? No, I cannot get that one. But what if we remove that one? How much can I get? +4. 7, 3. Healing charm? No, cannot get the healing charm. Can we get shovels? We can get some shovels if we want to. Jewels. Can get the jewels. Can get the statue. We can get a lot for the stump rod. We can get the stump rod back, even though we also upgraded it, obviously. Animal scent, do we need that? No, we don't need that. Let's deal with that. Standing +4. We have a whole bunch of stuff, so meet with the ruler. As we ducked into the gloomy dwelling, the chieftain nodded solemnly. He asked what we wanted, seeming distrustful of our intentions. Asked about the ancient gate. Reassuring him that we meant no harm, I inquired about the great stone gate that we were here to find. As I talked, his face grew dark. The gate was of the Palikau, yeah, he told us. The builders, he named them. The cursed ones, the bringers, the all-knowing. Their works were not to be trifled with. And yet, if we were to do him a boon, perhaps he would see fit to tell us where it could be found. It was far from here, after all, he mused, and what harm could our meddling do? And I'm gonna try. Let's try and persuade, but that's difficult. So yeah, there's a flask that we could apparently use, so if you bring that, you can get extra blue ones. Oh, we got lucky there. Oh, wow. That was really good. The chieftain was resolute, but my silver tongue managed to win the day. Somehow, against his better judgment, I convinced him to reveal the location of the Palikau Gate. Slowly, he revealed that the ancient gate was on another island. The instructions were odd, relying as much on time and angle to approach as location, but we wrote them down faithfully. I gave Maul an excited nod and she grinned in return. We had found what we came for. It was time to set sail. Triumph! Speak to Locust was indeed our goal. So, is that going to be a triumphant return, or are we just going to go immediately to the next one? We got all the stuff back. Okay, I read my ship for the next leg of the journey. I was glad to see that the supply vessel of Lux Labs was still here to serve my needs. Wasn't that useful? But we're not going to do more of this now. I think you get sort of the idea of this game. It is... basically what you expect from a sequel, I think. I mean, it retains some of the good aspects of the previous game, but then changes some of the things into at least what I think is a betterment. As I said, I don't necessarily care for the art style of this game, but in the other hand, it is a simplistic game, so it's not really a problem. And I do think that they worked a little bit on the game to make it, you know, feel fresh. Not feel as much as the first game, and actually feels like a, you know, a game on its own. So if you liked Curious Expedition 1 and if you like this sort of gameplay, then you will most likely like this game as well. I know I did, and I will most likely, you know, play a little bit at least, see where the story mode goes, because, you know, there's actually a story here. That is a thing that we didn't have in Curious Expedition 1. So yeah, most likely I'm gonna play a little bit more of this. For now though, this has been Goldsmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.